Okay, I think they're both on now. They made Twitch my primary for some reason. I think they're both live though. I don't know. Let me see. Live on Twitch. Yeah, it looks like I'm live on both, I guess. Hey Games, how's it going? Hey TXC. It does say the stream is live public, so everything should be working. Move this over here, that there. Oh man, a lot of people already here. I just literally threw up the broadcast for it. May have been a long. I just threw up a video too. Should you pull? Alright, we gotta go back at it. Keep working on getting, I think I have 2 more borrows of the day. 2 or 1. Trying to get that 3-star dirt. I did find this ogre cap here. And this ogre cap has dirt, mile, which that allows Summer Madizensky to only have 4 A's. Two more times to try it with her to get a 3-star dirt. I really need a 3-star dirt, man. My gold city is a 6-star dirt overall. But if I can get that and get the 7-star, people are already borrowing the gold city though. There is a new gold city with 7. Really? What the hell, dude? Let me find it. Is it good though? I looked earlier today and it, I mean, it needs to have 3-star in the top, right? Is it 3-star in the top? And then 7 total? And then it has one of those? Or has both of them? Oh, this one. Holy, yeah. Okay. Okay. Go back. Oh, man. Doesn't really have much else, though, which kind of sucks. That must have just literally come out. Alright, well then, with that means I can't use my own gold city. Shoot. Does that mean I gotta go a Hishi Amazon? The Hishi Amazon route? I don't think I can't run Gold City. I'm pretty sure... Who's my other dirts? I don't have another 2-star dirt. They're all my dirt, like it's rotated through them. My ogre cap dirt doesn't have ignited wit. I think we're gonna have to go Amazon here. Is there any others outside of her? She doesn't really have anything else. It's the only thing I don't like. Although she has ignited wit and stamina there. Ignited wit here. So if we go the Hishi Amazon route... Yeah, she doesn't have Ignited Wit, though, which is the big negative. She's only got 1-star dirt. Oh, and she doesn't have racing. Dude, my only one that has both of them is my Gold City, man. Killing me, game. Killing me. You can check yours. Oh. I mean, auto train will be really good for getting these dirt rotations, though. I mean, your whites won't be as good, but you'll get the dirt rotation done, and then you can rotate them in to better Umas. That'll be like the one thing I'll be using it for. Why am I over here? What am I doing here? What practice partners, man? I like. Oh, a dirt 3! Ignited Wit. Yeah, you got the same problem. You don't have both of them. But you're using her at least. Dude, a stupid freaking. I'm pretty sure, isn't there a, Yeah, I know, I'm just looking at his. It's not that special. Okay. Wasn't there another one? Oh my god, someone killed it with her. I could have swore I seen another one. But maybe I'm just dumb. I only need dirt 3 on the top. Because I have a dirt 6. Is there any with dirt 3 on the top that has both? That isn't Gold City. Ooh. We got that. Yeah, that one's not all that good though. I think Gold City, of course. Dude, it has, and of course it has to be a Gold City. Of course. Yeah, there's this one, an El Condor Pasa. It has absolutely nothing else going on for it. I mean, it did the whole rotation. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know she's a good one to loop in. The problem is I don't have any dirt Umas with both of them. The only one that has both of them is Gold City, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's getting super old there. Literally the only one. I can't really use it. I think I have to stick with what I was doing. Should I just run Hishi Amazon though? I like running Summer by Zensky, but Hishi Amazon might be a good one to try out. I have to keep borrowing that Ogre cap though. Dirt 2, Ignited Wit, Stamina, Tail held high, Groundwork, Ramp up, Nimble Nav, Firm. Oh wait, it doesn't actually get her to A. Yeah, we'll have to stick to Summer Maruzenski. Then when I get a Summer Maruzenski with it, then I can rotate in Hishi Amazon, and I'll have someone unique. I just gotta get the Dirt 3, man, with both of them. Oh, the only thing is, Medium B kinda sucks. Like, I'm having to bring 2 speed just to offset this Medium B, because I have lost races because of that. Well, we keep going. Then we went out of borrows. We, I think, have to work on an El Condor Pasa. Pretty similar? Oh, okay, I can look. This CM, yeah, this CM is just gonna be a nightmare. I don't really care. I've already won the Yo Cup, so I'll build one more ace probably this point this week. My main focus right now is getting my dirt rotation going. Oh man, yeah. Not bad. Oh, you have medium though. I like the fact that I don't have the medium for Summer Maruzenski. So I can't spark medium. It gives me a 1 in 4 chance for it to be dirt instead of a 1 in 5. Oh my goodness, this. Stupid cord. Alright. Yeah, the looping continues. We just need one good dirt hit. And then we'll loop in Hishi Amazon. Not many people are probably looping Hishi Amazon, so... Big up arrows and guts. I should have pulled Verinari, I know. Hey, we'll have Agnes digital soon enough. I didn't expect to get this so quickly. What am I supposed to do? No, Kopano Ricky doesn't have turf. Kopano Ricky needs turf sparks. I'm not gonna be doing no Kopano Rickies. Oh, long G? Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I use the selector for an Ari one. Eventually, Fuji Kiseki, once I can get long looped in for her. But she's more of a long play on her, so... I mean, even if you can't do longs, I still feel like you do the Satsuki Show, Japanese Derby, and then you just do the Shuka Show. You don't do the full triple tiara, but or triple crown, but you'd still do the triple crown. You do Satsuki Show and Japanese Derby still. You just don't do, then you just do Shuka Show after. Because you don't care, you don't get affinity for the epithets anymore. Where am I adding the agenda anyway here? Yeah, we need more speed, man. We gotta be able to offset the medium B. Right? I mean, then it's getting grandparents / long. Eventually I need to get long built in too. For Fuji Kiseki, you need a long dirt mix. That's kind of a very long-term goal. Alright, nice hit. Perfect speed hit. Although I don't want to hit speed too much because I want to get burning wind at the end. Well, I know it sucks, but it gives me the higher odds of Spark. What do you mean? Why does it suck? If you have it in your entire chain, you have a 70% chance. Oh, it gives you Ignited Wit? I mean, what's the problem with Ignited Wit Plus? Does Ignited Wit not help you with getting it? I don't get this Ignited Wit bullcrap. Like, people keep saying Ignited Wit doesn't count towards increasing your odds. Is that actually true, though? Because that's just stupid. Okay, we should just double up the heals to make sure we get it off. Posted a video on it? Yeah, we can watch it in the background here. Oh, I can't. He'll copyright strike me from what people told me. The sparks with plus are not inheritable in any scenario other than U or A. Oh my god, already losing races. Great. So that's just stupid then. So then you want to not have pluses as well. So like I have Ignited Wit plus here. And here. Oh my god, dude. What the hell? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be true. Has anyone run this in? I mean, if you run in Track Blazer, you'd figure out real quick. I doubt that. It doesn't make any sense. You just can't get the plus. From my understanding, you just can't get the plus anymore outside of the scenario. The plus is just basically scenario specific. I don't know if that's true. He has, we can test this after. I mean, in JP, they don't even deal with the plus marks anymore because they don't do that. Oh no, we got fat. Oh crap. Oh crap, we gotta fix that. I shouldn't have taken that option. Oh my god, this is bad. I shouldn't have clicked that button, I'm an idiot. I just probably killed SS right there. Infirmary's guaranteed? Yeah. It won't count. Oh, I see what you're saying. Outside of it, yeah. It doesn't count for getting the, I see what you're saying. Well then, you know what we're gonna do once we get the dirt rotation set up? We're gonna get the auto. I'm gonna auto in the non-spark and Track Laser. It'll take a long time, but I'll have nothing better to do with the auto other than get dirt rotation parents without the plus. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. That is stupid, but it makes sense. Because you can't get the plus, it only counts. So actually, having the plus in your chain is actually hurting you, because you're having an increased odds of that now, aren't you? Why do they even have to have this stupid plus spark in the first place, then? Because my entire chain is that. Wait, where am I at? Oh, come on. You give me all those pop-offs? And then you do this to me? think Unity plus Spark. So if you don't buy the gold, you can't get the plus. Well, then how do you get the plus on the other ones? The racing ones? Because there is no gold version of stamina. Oh, the team ranking? I mean, I guess I'll just have to knock it out of there when I go in the track blazer or something. Well, then we just gotta knock it out in Unity with the auto, because you know what the auto is gonna do? The auto is not going to the auto isn't gonna get it, right? So I'm not gonna be too worried about it. We'll just wait for auto to fix that problem when it drops. It'll take a while to do it, but I feel like I'll have my parents I'll have it rotated out when auto drops. It'll just take a little bit of time. But you gotta think, if I'm doing like 16 runs a day. But it is something good to take note of. It does look like your score is like permanently screwed with auto. I mean, I've got to go back in the track blazer anyway to get the track blazer sparks, so it's not going to matter regardless. Alright, we got straightaway recovery and ignited spirit now. There's no way you stam out and lose this one, right? We got freaking so many heals. Wait, did I take the gold heal? Yeah. There's no way you stam out and lose Kikisho, right? Your speed's high enough to offset long C. There we go. Oh yeah, I have not looked at it yet. We can look at it here after. I'll have to switch over. I gotta do my 10 pull on it anyway.
ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。立て続けのレースもいいけど、ここは気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。かわいい。今日はいっぱい。
You know, let's just knock this out right here. That's not a big enough hit for me. Just don't give me skin cancer, please. Alright.
もうすぐレースの時間ね。トレーナー、私の走りを信頼してくれるのは嬉しいけど、ここは負けられ。気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。
Now we're aiming for 3-star dirt so we can get 7-star dirt. 7-star dirt makes it, and then eventually you can get 5-star on your great-grandparents, and if you have 5-star on both sides of your great-grandparents, you have 10-star total, which then means for somebody like Sayun Sky, you can bring her up to Dirt C. So you can start making dirt-rotated parents for that way you have very high affinity for your aces. So Dirt 3 on one side of the equation is very important. Yeah, this is Unity. I'm saying I'll be going back in the track laser. Yeah, Dirt is after Leo. Ooh, nice. Perfect hit. Oh yeah, the claw machine giving Christmas Ogre Cap straightaway recovery. I didn't even think of that. That's easy access to straightaway. Although to me, the god roll is getting acupuncturist and getting corner and straightaway recovery from her. You save so many skill points. People already bringing Dominators to sprints? Oh my god. Yeah, you need to pick the top option, or you won't get the gold. Oh, there's racing stamina and power. No way you lose this. You got plenty of stamina. You got freaking 4 heals, Summer Marizinski.
注目の一番人
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。
ここは負けられない
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。なんだろう。今なんだろう。やる。
Hey, who dares?
ここは負けられない
How's it going?
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。ここは気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。
Yeah, so it looks like our goal with auto after we finally get our first starting point for dirt is to then start running auto and track blazer
絶好調。
with your dirt Umas. And just keep spamming that until you eventually knock out the plus. And you get your starting point there. Because I feel like you have to have all that done by the end of Grand Live going into Grand Masters.
勝ちよ。
Because, I mean, you can because you should be able to make do with whatever you make out of
全開。
track blazer. Regardless.
頑張るわ。
Even if it isn't pulling off the SS. You just need the 2 stars to hit the right stuff. Let's actually hit that.
硬い技の練習だ。アクセル。ちょいと相手してくれよ。今ならどれだけ。硬い技の練習だ。やる気はバリバリ。任せてちょんまげ。
Okay, full stats here. Not full stats. I need career. We won the sprinter stakes already, right? Yeah. We can skip sprinter stakes.
一緒にトレーニングだな。今日
Now let's keep our
一
energy.
緒にトレーニングだな。一緒にトレーニングだな。気持ちは。
注目の一番人
気持ちいい。
I have Suzuka plus Berman, the win rate is like 15%. Jeez. Yeah, I know. I mean, my one Taiki was doing okay, but it was just stupidly RNG against the people in the practice rooms right now. I'm not even gonna worry. I mean, I just want to keep focusing on getting my parent rotation set up. I mean, it's a very long-term goal, but with Auto coming out soon and able to run Unity Cup, like this is what to work on right now.
次もまた。
Set ourselves up for success for both Grand Live and then Grand Masters. course I get it right here at the very end.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて
Okay, we don't have to do that. We already did the Champions Cup, right? Yeah. We need energy anyway. Fix it. Good. Alright, well she only lost the very first race. Everything else we got. My free jab made with one run is doing better than my fronts. What am I doing? Here, just race.
ここは負けられない。
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。やる。
Ooh, big guts hit.
調子はどうか。ここは気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。なんだか一緒にトレーニングだの。やる気持ち。注目の。まあまあの出来だったんじゃない？
God, I'm starting to hate this last race.
注目の3。気持ちいい風。
I'm actually burning clocks doing it. No, oh my goodness. You always have to. I mean, at least you're not burning them at the same rate anymore. $101. Ooh, close to UG on the parent run. God dang it, a 2-star dirt. Does it have everything? I was 1 and 3-star. 2-star will work, we can rotate it out. Only ignited wit? No! Yo, I know. Mile. It's only got wit. So you're saying I should not take the gold wit anymore? Basically.
サプライズした時驚きから笑顔に変わる瞬間が大好きなんだ
Let me see, how have my sparks been going? This one didn't get it. I'm pretty sure I took the gold one here, right? I have Burning Wit here and she... Wait a second. Did she lose? Oh wait, I think I may have lost one of the Unity races here. If I don't do the super... If you don't take the super one, does that make it impossible to get the plus? I'm pretty sure this one I lost. Is there a way to tell if you lost the Unity Cup race? I'm pretty sure I lost against the super strong team on this one. Could you just like purposefully lose it? It's the S plus rank, so just don't do the high rank, right? Just don't do it then. Because you can't... Yeah, you don't know, sure. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the ones that don't have it are the ones that lost against them. This one I took Burning Spirit Wit. But I didn't even get Wit. I got a plus on the speed. This one got a plus on power, but not wit. Yeah, it's like super hard to tell, man. She's a dirt 1 star too. I was so mad, man. I had everything. Dude, if we just give me just... She's like... I was like, man, she's got potential for the Agnes Tachyon event for my dirt rotations. What? Oh, I thought I had Racing Stam. Never mind, that's Ignited Stam. Okay. Yeah, this is the only one with Racing Stam. And sadly, she does not have Ignited Wit everywhere. She's only got it there, and if you're correct, I've got like no odds at getting it. Ugh. I gotta delete something here. Oh yeah, I had this one that hit both of them, but it was a mile. Pretty sure this one also lost. Well, then I got plus on the guts. It is like it's random, dude. Alright, we do it again. Last bar over the day. Oh yeah, someone had another Ode recap, because this one has the plus. Go back out here. See what there is. Hey, I recognize this one. I think this one's mine. Oh wait, there's that Agnes Digital with Dirt too, with both of them. Oh, there's an oh. You know what? I should just use this Ogre cap. She doesn't have anything else in her. She's a Dirt 3 though. Is this the one? This is the one I'm currently using, isn't it? I know it's not. It's got stamina, wit, restraint, groundwork, Umamusume. Maybe I go with that one. I'm pretty sure I'm already following that one too. So then I should take the pluses off, right? I don't want to see the pluses. And actually, if I do that, I can just do all. There's 7. Agnes Digital. The Taiki Shuttle. Which this Taiki Shuttle has abysmal friendship. You have this Ogre cap. That Ogre cap. This one. Man, they're all pretty bad. Dude, they're like all terrible. You could try not doing the top team, but I know the only problem though is you lose so many stats from that. You get a lot of stats from winning it. Man, this Taiki Shuttle's so nice other than the fact the affinity is abysmal on it. Agnes Digital's not terrible. I almost feel like I want to use this Ogre cap. It's 3 and 2. 2, but man, getting the racing stamina spark's gonna be harder. Oh yeah, this isn't showing the pluses though. If there is a plus, it's only highlighting the non-plussed ones. Tenno Show Spring Mile Championship, the only ones lost. I don't know, maybe this one, just because it has Dirt 3. has stamina and wit, but it's racing 3 stamina there. What's the affinity calculator say here? If I run Summer Madizensky, well, theoretically, if my Gold City has the plus, I could borrow. What's the borrow Gold Cities? Is it a plus as well? Yeah, it's a plus as well. They're all goddamn pluses on our really good hits. What? Oh, it's a rental. Apparently the pluses don't count towards inheritance when it comes to future scenarios. It doesn't increase your odds. So you actually kind of don't want the pluses. If I do that, plus my Gold City, 347. Odds of 74% chance of racing stamina. Dude, like all our igniteds are freaking pluses. Let me go back in here. I mean, at that point, I might as well just run my Summer Madizensky, right? This one. She doesn't have ignited wit, but if it's not increasing my odds of sparking it anyway, why not run her? At this point, she's got 3 power at least. So if I run her, well, let me make sure I get that gold or that. I don't know why they had to make it so stupid. Okay, this guy quit forever ago. I think it's time. It's time to ditch the groundwork. The Sunday silence of all frontrunners. This person quit. They don't play anymore. Hey, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. Racing stamina. They got 3-star dirt. Wit, that, bunch of other stuff. What's on the bottom of her too? Dirt there, front runner there. So that's 5 dirt. Ooh, I think I can run a Hishi Amazon actually with that one. Can I? Oh no, Hishi Amazon does the Tiara though, doesn't she? That was her problem. We don't want to do her until we go into Track Blazer, right? Yeah, we don't do her until we go back to Track Blazer. Never mind. And this one also doesn't give me that. We have ignited wit, normal here. This one doesn't have. This one just has racing stamina. Ignited wit, normal here. Then you got me, no ignited wit. No ignited wit. And a plus. Jeez, that's probably why I'm struggling to get ignited wit, Sparks. I've made 1/8. Is this really worth it? Just for the 3-star dirt? And it's like tough. Like, I'd rather... We need 3-star dirt on my top Uma. Is the problem. It doesn't really matter if they're in the grandparents. Hey, Tsudoki. Yeah, we're doing alright. Oh wait, we have this one too. This one has Uma Stand 3, Ignited Wit, Racing Stamina, Guts, Restraint, Groundwork. And down here they have Restraint. They don't have Stamina though. Never mind, that one's garbage in all their levels. I think I just need to stick with what I was doing. And this one does have the highest affinity. This is the one I was using, wasn't it? It's a plus. Alright, I mean, it's got prudent positioning and dodging danger. Yeah, I think we go with that one. Alright, we'll just try it out. The plus dilemma? Yeah. So now I'm gonna try and knock him out of my chain here. Janoki, do you know exactly how the mechanics of it works? Is there a way to force it where we can't get the plus on inheritance? I mean, realistically, the auto will make it where we can knock it out. It'll just take a little while. Other than trying to get it in a new scenario, right? Because you cannot get the plus outside the scenario it's from. So when we get auto, just start having auto run Track Blazer. Getting them at lower hint. So if they're hint level 1, that reduces the chance. So as soon as I get it, just buy it. Don't even let it get discounts. Allegedly. See, nobody knows. Everybody's just speculating. Ooh, Nakayama Festa coming in and triggering early. Although now we're basically gonna have to rest. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just rested.
りましょう。やる気も十分。
So does that mean the gold skill too? What if you buy the gold skill?
次も先頭で走るとこ見せるわね。
Well, apparently the plus does not help when it comes to getting the inherit down the line. So you know how you increase your odds of getting it from 20 all the way to 35%? Well, the pluses don't count in that calculation in other scenarios. Is apparently how it works.
やりましょう。かわいい。やりましょう。
So not only do I gotta get my Dirt 3, now I gotta try and get these out. I feel like the auto will be really good for knocking them out though, so I mean, who knows? Just start autoing it in Track Laser and eventually get a hit in Track Laser. That'll clear it out 100% for sure.
使い技の練習だ。私たちにしか行けない。張り切っていこう。
Dang, Nakayama coming in again. Man, I swear she triggers more than 20% of the time.
みんなが追い。オッケーよ。
Oh, she didn't trigger that time.
やりましょう。
Why did I hit that? I'm an idiot. Oh, I can hit it.
なん気持ちは絶好調のノリノリよ。アクセル振る。
No good discounts on anything. Don't lose this race again, you dum-dum. I got you plenty of speed for it.
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。 トレー
Just take standard distance 2 to help with stamina, just in case.
注目の一番人
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。 かっ飛ばすわよ。 あたし勝ちよ。
I mean, I don't have a Dirt 3 star yet. So we're grinding it out. I've only gotten a Dirt 3 star one time and it had no white sparks, like, at all. There's no... I'm borrowing one right now, right? I'm borrowing a Dirt 3 star. This'll give me a Dirt 5. Or if I get a Dirt 2, it'll give me a Dirt 7, but it still won't be on the top. The random butt hurts.
ちょいと相手してくれよ。準備はバッチリ。やりましょう。私に、
Dude, my speed is so high compared to my power and wit right now. I mean, we kind of need it for the medium with medium B, I guess. Well, let's just keep dirt rotating and hit another dirt 3. You want dirt 3 on two sides of the chain, but... Eventually need to make the grandparents, though, so we go into Grandmaster... or... not Grandmaster. We go into Track Blazer and make our grandparents. Not really anything that can help me right now. Other than making the heal a little bit bigger. Oh my god, dude, really? Now, my best ones will also be the ones that lose the most races. Got your MLB Dodo, nice. Finally, we got our... Okay, we didn't. Okay, we're gonna just take it over. Safety here and stamina. Alright. Ooh. Is Nimble Nav? I mean, this one not... I mean, Nimble Nav's okay if you have room for it, but it's definitely not as consistent. pop off speed. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get gold ignited speed here.
ここは負けられない。
Alright. Move this over here. Alright, do we have anything to help here? Not really. I mean, I guess we could take ignited speed now. We have none of the other ignited yet. Jesus Christ! Lose alright, why don't you? You have plenty of stamina with the skills. Must have failed a wit check. Nakayama Festo! Look at that pop off. And she still moods down like an idiot. Even though I don't race. Game's killing me, man. After this, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at my Japanese account, and then we're gonna make my pull priority video. I don't think I'm gonna do any more runs after this, at least on stream. I got other things I gotta take care of tonight too. Pull priority video though should be a pretty long video. Okay, we can just do that. Get our energy up. Just fix ourselves a little bit. Perfect. Big hit, big hit, big hit. I mean, it's just energy. Okay, that's fine. This is the lowest I've had freaking wit at this point, man. I kept getting nothing but speed on this thing. Oh my god, these mood downs are gonna kill me, dude. You just want to suck this run. And we didn't hit anything. Luckily we hit the main things we care about in the last one. Alright. We already have racing stamina, yeah, and power. A speed hit. We already have speed. Let's go ahead and take power so we get something else. Still haven't gotten our wit hit on it. Well, we're almost certainly getting burning speed. Oh, United Stamina, perfect timing. Oh my god, dude. This one's not no SS. There's no way. I'm just getting annihilated. We're gonna have to rest in we'll have to rest first day of summer to recover a little bit, but hopefully get mood up on one of these races. I don't even think you can get it here. So we gotta mood up on Teo Show. Yeah, she's... We have to like frickin' rest twice in the summer. There's our ignited wit. Alright, buy it now. Buy, buy, buy. Oh, I should have picked the other option. Oh, yeah. You already won the Sprinter Stakes.
頑張りましょう。行きましょう。今日は一緒にトレーニングだな。
A little bit of power. Nothing to hit here, dude. Come on, game. What happened to my wit cards, dude?
注目の気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。
Oh my god, another mood down. You got to be kidding me, dude. She's about to mood down another freaking 2 times from over racing. We're going into the end of the run at an awful mood. There's no way this is SS. And she got skin cancer too. Yeah, we didn't do it, so yeah, we're going in an awful mood. I mean, it is what it is. You can still get 2-star sparks on the whites. Just a lot lower chance. Can't beat him, she's too freaking slow. Alright, let's see this abysmal Uma here. You believe? Yeah, I mean, if there's any run, I'll get the Dirt 3-star. It's a garbage run like this, which means everything else will be bad. Not even an S+. No dirt. I mean, this one's the best of the group and still no dirt here. Oh. Well, we got tomorrow for trying again. I don't think I'm gonna run any more tonight. I already did my 5 borrows. I need to do track blazer runs too. I think that's all I got left. That and... oh my god, I gotta get on these team trials. Holy crap. I've been slacking on the team trials. I might have to start spam. Tomorrow I'm gonna spam a bunch of runs. I'll use jellies to make sure I get them. No, but you need to do all of them for the title. You gotta do everything to get the title for the event. I'm just gonna spam all the team trials tomorrow to see if I can get a higher rating, because I'm cutting it close. We're gonna have to rebuild some Umas next week. I might not be able to retain next week if I don't. I don't really need a summer gold shoe bar. Oh my god, I might not retain today. Holy crap. You think this is gonna grow another 5,000? Nah, there's no way. Jesus, dude. Where's the top person at? 1.4 million? Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're rebuilding all of them with... yeah, we'll have to rebuild some next week. You don't need summer gold ship. I just need to... I got some easy rebuilds in here. I can rebuild her, I can rebuild her, I can rebuild these two. And there's a few others in here. I mean, none of them are UGs. I can rebuild all of them. I can rebuild in Unity Cup for a lot of them. Alright. Although we're going to take a look at my JP side of things, though, real quick. Let me go. I did not set it up yet, so I have to still change the folder name for now. I've been slacking. I'm doing way too many things. Trying to do way too much in this game. Not this game, but just life in general. Change that, rename that. Alright, there's going to be a slight blip. You'll have to refresh as I turn on my VPN here to go on to JP. So just refresh here in like 30 seconds. Alright, game is loading. Oh man. Nah, we don't need the new translation right now. I'll use your old translation. Alright, let's do my 10 poll. That's what I said, you just gotta refresh. Alright. What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? Dude, I have not gotten a single one in these 80 free polls so far. Dude, if my Light Hello Agnes Tachyon speed looked like this, I'd be so mad. At least I'm having the bad luck here. At least I'll have the bad luck on the scenario banner here. I mean, that's worse than my Summer Madizensky polls. At least I was getting a ton of SSRs, even if it was Nakayama. Alright. Let's see what we got here with a power deck. This, we used current JP cards. Well, not current, because there's new cards now. But stronger cards. Did it pull off an SS? Nah. I think it might be able to get an SS here with the speed. Rough skin. They always have rough skin. Hey, she won all the races, though. Holy, yeah, I mean, with the new cards, all the skill points, it's definitely an SS. But that is, like, barely an SS. Let's see. Look at all these skills. We got wit, we got guts, we got burning speed. That's from one of the cards. Let's just take... Playtime's over. Hold your tail, huh? Yeah, that's called support cards doing that. That's how much we got though in Unity Cut. I don't even know what to take. Take all the golds, whatever. Alright, let's see how high of a rank this is. You know what? We'll go with the evolution. Whatever. Barely an SS. Barely an SS. And this is with freaking like pretty strong JP cards. Yeah, so we're not getting SS with our strong cards. I can tell you that. If this is all I'm getting with these cards, it's not pulling off no SS. Yeah, it's not pulling off an SS in when we get it. There's just no way. Bring a friend card. Well, I did. I brought Rico. It was a Unity Cup. But I brought all SSRs like other than Die with Scarlet because I didn't have another Wit card to bring. But still, it's... And we could tell that it was using the support cards for... Well, we got 700 more skill points than you normally would. Primarily because of the support cards I brought. We got a total of 3,663 skill points. I do like that it wins every race. So we're just gonna have to accept getting SS is like not gonna be in the cards. Here's the worst part though. I brought Rico and it still didn't get 600 stamina or guts. Ooh. All right. Well, good to know. I'll still use, I mean, we'll still use it. Hey, I moved up from level 4 to 3 to 4. I mean, here's the thing. Even if it's not SS, you can still get a good parent off of a non-SS. It's just less likely. But you can do it as many times as you want. Henry Hansen, hey, did he put my, Henry Hansen did ask to use clips from my videos. Did he put anything from my video in there? I have no idea what he was working on. I could take a look. I need to switch back, though, off JP. There's nothing to buy in here. Alright. I'm gonna switch my internet back. So is this gonna blip again? So just refresh here in 30 seconds. All right, people should be back now, hopefully. No, we just checked out I just did one of those runs with really strong cards to see if it could pull off an SS, which it did, but that was with really strong cards and it was barely an SS. It was barely an SS, which just tells me it's not going to be really possible with our cards. I mean, we'll have to see. You know what? You could probably run parent runs in Grand Live with it. I wonder how... I mean, just tell it to do all the races in Grand Live. It just auto wins them. So you could theoretically run Grand Live parents. Although you're gonna want the Trackblazer Spark. So I feel like you just have it run Trackblazer for you. Just have it run Trackblazer over and over again until you get good stuff. All right. Let's see what we got here. So he talks about autoplay. Did he use any of my clips? Because he did ask. Hey, he did! He did use my clip. I told you. He did ask for permission, so... That's kind of funny. We can watch it since I'm in it. I should react to it. You know, let's just do a react. Since I'm in it, I feel like that gives me permission to watch it, right? Turn his 12-minute video into a 30-minute video. Right? This is better. And then I'll just do my priority video tomorrow. Fake surprise? I already knew he was going to do it. He asked permission to put my stuff in there. reacting to him. He's not reacting to me. He just took snippets from my video. Since he doesn't want to get on JP, I don't think. I need to run and get a drink real quick, though. I'll be right back because my energy drink's just about out. Oh, crap. Okay. I must have double clicked. No, I was saying I just want to have this up so I can showcase this portion while reacting to say we used actually really strong cards and still got, barely got an SS. Barely. And it got 3,663 skill points with these cards and still barely got it. Alright. Well, we'll react. It's only fair since I let him use my own things. Because I actually don't know if he's going if he's going into the in-depth mechanics and everything and how it works. And then I can post this sometime later tomorrow after his is kind of topped off on his views. But let's go ahead and get this going here. Oh, do I have this unmuted? No.
Cooked again on the 4th of July week. Umamusume.
Alright, here we go. Go all the way to the beginning. Let's start. Let's make it 30 minutes. It usually be like 10 minutes before I even start watching the thing. Hello everyone, Zellerant here, and for today's video we're going to be doing a react. I haven't actually done this one, or done one of these in a while here, but Henry Handsome Derby has gone into autoplay a little bit here. Now I have not watched this yet, but he is kind of going on an in-depth guide into how it works. Now I've already kind of done some testing with it on the JP side to kind of showcase what its capabilities are. And if you remember on my last video on that, we showed that it was not able to get an SS with kind of as close as I could get to cards that are similar to ours, although slightly weaker than ours because I had to use like newer SSRs, but they're weaker in terms of free ones / some SRs in that test. Now we did just do I did another test run after that, which I didn't showcase in that video. But we actually used very strong cards, which I have here. We just looked at it today on the JP side, and it was able to pull off an SS. But here's the thing with that. It barely pulled off the SS. It was, as you can see, it's only 18,000 points in here. And the reason primarily because it got a little bit of speed, a little bit deep into speed, wits, all the way just a little bit over 1,000 here, decent power. But as you can see, one of the things bringing these JP cards, we have Speed Almond Eye. I think this is Daring Tact. Forever Young. Only weaker card is Die with Scarlet and Rico here, because I brought Rico because it was Unity Cup. And these cards, like at least these 4, are way stronger overall than anything we're going to have for a little while. Because as you can see here on the skill points that it was able to acquire while doing the entire dirt rotation of 28 races, it got 3,663 skill points. We're not going to be getting that many skill points, so just the skill points alone added on to this rank from the additional skills we could take. Now, if I look back here, these are all the skills I took. Tons of golds. Of course, there's a lot more golds that you get with the new SSRs on the JP side. Had a decent amount of hints as well from them. So the skills really helped carry this rank as well, which really does show the auto is not going to be a way to get the strongest parents and grandparents. But in my opinion, it's going to be a way that you can get yourself set up to make your really good parents and grandparents, because this is just going to be one of those law of large numbers. You're just going to do quantity over quality, and eventually, if you're spamming runs, eventually you will get a good hit. Because the only difference between not having an SS and SS is your chance to spark a 2-star versus a 1-star and 3-star on the whites. And it's a dramatic increase in 2-stars when you're above SS, because it's a 50% chance at SS or below for a 1-star, but then it goes all the way down to 20% at SS. But if you're doing like 10 to 15 runs per day, especially if you're willing to spend carrots to reroll, I mean, eventually you're going to hit a bunch of these 45% chances on a run, and you can actually get a good hit. So it's going to be good, especially for those that don't have time to play a lot, even with the being able to do Unity. But let's go ahead and see what Henry Handsome has to say here in his guide on how it actually works. I don't know the inner workings of this, and kind of if there maybe is a way to manipulate it with cards to get specific skill hints, and or because one of the things is this thing, we already know it cheats in that it's winning the races. It's like every time I've done it, it wins every single race, which means it can be very good for Affinity. I wonder if it's going to win every race if you throw somebody that's a G in dirt on a dirt race. Probably not. I'm guessing there's an algorithm to it, and as long as your Uma's an A/B or maybe even C, it can get the wins. But we'll have to see. Let's see what he has to say here.
Umamusume global player rejoice. Game has cooked again on the 4th of July weekend and released the news that we'll be getting independent training soon in the global server. This was brand new feature that was added into JP server just last month, and now we'll be getting this feature.
Yeah, just last month. So this is a brand new thing that even JP has just gotten.
Added into the global server soon. Originally, this was only announced for JP.
Now we just need actual autoplay, because autoplay to me would be even better, because you do have a little bit more control over that, because it's actually playing it versus using an algorithm.
KR and Taiwanese server. But I'm guessing that Game was planning on releasing this feature to global server from the beginning, but they just hold up on the news so they could announce it during Anime Expo. Even the JP veterans seems to be confused on exactly what this feature does. So I decided to make a quick video.
Well, I mean, it's brand new to JP, so they're learning it too.
My goat, Gumter, a Korean Umamusume
Korea, okay. Trying to figure out ways we can maybe exploit it. At least it's nice that we're going to be learning it a little bit together with JP and how we can exploit it from different perspectives. I mean, they have a lot stronger cards and scenarios right now, but it does work in all of them when auto does it.
Has made a video going over all the features of the independence training. I will include a link to this video in the description below. Make sure you give him a click, like, and comment to show him some appreciation. By the way, only 13% of my viewers are subscribed to my channel. If you found this video to be helpful, please consider subscribing and liking this video.
Right? Yeah, I'm already subscribed.
Like to mention that there's actually 3 different types of auto training features in JP server at the moment. First is the guided career feature that I mentioned.
This is the best one. I mean, this is the one that's going to get you the best of the non-manuals. But it doesn't work in every scenario. And I believe it only works in, I feel like they could, now that we got the buff versions of the URA and Unity Cup, they could just give us this early for URA and Unity Cup, but I don't think it exists in anything else in JP all the way up until the Twinkle Climax, which is when they got it. But this would be really nice for Unity Cup and URA runs, because if we got this kind of auto, I could actually, while streaming Umamusume streams, because I would have this playing in the background, play other games as well while it does all the work for me.
On my
So
old
this,
video
I'm really
about
excited
the
for when we
upcoming
get this
features in
auto.
Umamusume, where you can set up an AI to your liking to play the career for you. This feature is often called Omakase training in JP, and it was added around 4th anniversary. Game promised that we'll be getting this feature early at the initial announcement, but we never got.
I mean, okay, so this was the announcement that some people, you can interpret it different ways. A lot of us, myself included, kind of was interpreting this as that auto coming, but we didn't know about, one, this new independent auto that came. Now, since this comment was made before the independent auto, I doubt this was in reference to independent auto either. But I know that some JP players think they could interpret this when it's saying working on the guided career feature. In JP, they have this little notebook that you can pick like the upcoming champions meeting. So you can go into this guided book, you select the upcoming champions meeting, and it'll tell you specifically what skills are good, like what skills you should go after that are actually going to work in the CM. So if it's like a long race where it's going to start on a backstretch, it'll tell you that like that Kitasan Blacks and Seiyun Sky's ult, for example, are good inherits. It'll tell you straightaway spurt / encroaching shadow is good. But if it's like a medium where it's starting in a corner and straightaway spurt sucks, it's not going to advise you on your end closers to bring straightaway spurt. And so there's some people that interpret this as being that, because it kind of guides you on how to build your ace, but it's not like auto playing it. It's just like a guidebook. So this is completely up to interpretation. But to me, with them giving us Unity Cup and URA early, adding in that auto feature now, is easy peasy, because the one reason we were thinking they couldn't add it now would just be because, well, we had the old version and it wasn't developed around the old version of the URA or Unity Cup. Now it should just be the equivalent of just installing it and letting it run. We just won't get it on any future scenarios until the Twinkle Climax.
An update, even after getting close to 1.5 anniversary. In fact, even the KR server still hasn't got this feature, even though they're currently at 4th anniversary. Second is legacy procurement.
4th? Wasn't 4th when it was added on the JP side? So Koreans haven't got it, and they're only 6 months behind. So they're late on getting it if they haven't gotten it yet. It states it was released on the 4th anniversary. Yeah, it was with the Twinkle Climax. So, hey, also, look who's here. I'm the one, I ran this and tested it out, and so Henry Handsome's using my, I'm guessing images. This doesn't look like he's playing the video of me actually showing this, because this is what my last video was showcasing like how it all works on the JP side.
It's a paid feature that was.
Oh, he's using my image. Okay, I didn't even realize he's using when I showed the auto-generate parent-grandparents. This is the overall, this is probably going to be the weakest of them in terms of making parents and grandparents, but also the quickest, because it's just an instantaneous, here's 10 parents. Instantaneous. There's no wait time or anything, but you have absolutely no control over the skill selection. It just instantly generates it, which means it prunes your support cards badly. It picks up skills that you don't want to take. So it's very hard. So if you have one support card that has literally one skill on it that you care about, it's going to just take all of them and then burn through all your skill points instead of grabbing the mixture that you actually want. But it'll be good for just initial generation, especially for new players. But it is stuck behind a paid pass.
Released earlier this year in JP, where for about $12 a month, you'll be able to create 10 parents Umas per day.
Now that $12 a month is not just for this. It also gives you reroll and inspirations. If that's pretty much what you're paying for, is the inspiration reroll. This is kind of just a bonus. But if you're a super tryhard, you're buying it so you can build your aces with inspiration reroll.
With just few clicks up about it, you can watch this video where Jelorant showcased this feature for more information. But what we're getting is a brand new feature that was just added in the JP server last month. It's basically the free version of the legacy procurement, where instead of generating up to 10 parents Umas per day, you have Umamusume running in the back.
I mean, I would say this is better than it, just because you have control of the skill selection at the very end, and from what we can tell, it's cheating to win the races. While the other one, I can't remember if it was auto-winning everything as well. I mean, you set up the career and tell it what to run, which if you're running a parent, you tell it to do the entire dirt rotation. But it wasn't just like cheating its way to victories.
Round to farm
that I can
Umas
remember.
every 50 minutes. So let's look at Gumtu's video to find out how independent training works. Independent training is a new autoplay feature that was added in the June 29th in the JP, KR, and the Taiwanese server. How it basically works is that you start the independence career, then in 50 minutes, it will simulate a career for you. During the 50 minutes, you can still do other features in Umamusume, such as team trial or giving your Umas headpad in the lobby. Even when the game is turned off, the independent career will be running in the server side. It might look like it's auto-playing the career for you.
It's not actually auto-playing. But yeah, that is the one thing is you can't, like, this is when you're not actively playing the game because you cannot do careers. And there's not much else to do in the game that takes any considerable amount of time that you can do while waiting. I mean, this is just, I don't have time to play. I'm at work, just start a run. And hey, you can just do, if you have an 8-hour workday, yeah, you can do 8 runs in a day.
50 minutes.
I mean,
but
just while at
how
work.
It works is
all you have to
that
do is check.
already simulate the whole career right away, similar to the legacy procurement feature, but it's just giving you the result 50 minutes later because it's free. There is 3 different career styles for the independent training. There's balance and prioritize stamina and prioritize sprint.
Okay, hopefully he explains this one because what I've been told, it's speed and power. You can't tell it the prioritized wit, which would be nice if, as you can see here, when I tried it out, I did a full wit deck to try and get it to, because in Unity Cup you can get 1800 wit. It didn't even get close. It got like 1000 wit on that
or
run.
Speed. You can also set up your support card and the race schedule, and also set list of skills to prioritize on your support training event during the career. For example, on Yukino Region Guts card, you can make the AI to prioritize getting the hint for playtime is over, or prioritize getting the hint for corner soar. If you do not select which skills to prioritize, it will always choose the first option in the chain event.
I didn't realize that it does that. I mean, when I'm actually building mine, I'm going to tell it what to prioritize. When I did it in the test run, I really didn't. I just kind of showcased it. Now, when I did put in the prioritization with the cards I had, the 2 I used was Playtime's Over and Slipstream, which did come from, I had it on the Ines Fujin Wit card on the deck that I tested, and it did get both of those hints. So I don't know if it treats it as if it's prioritizing the skill hint or not, but maybe I'll say here in a second.
The preferred skill that you select doesn't necessarily have to come from your support card. You can select any skill, and even if you don't have a way to get that skill hint through your support card, it's still possible to get it through a random training event during the career. For example, if you selected a second one as one of your preferred skill, even if you're not running Sea and Sky stamina card, there's a small chance that you might get this training event randomly. And if you have second one as one of your preferred skill, AI will select the bottom options.
We don't know how it works. We just know that it is possible to get skill hints for skills not possible. I wonder if so they don't know the mechanics yet. I mean, it's so new. It's not been thoroughly tested. Like, is it just a percentage chance? Like, we do know it's cheating to some extent. So, I mean, and this will be something I test. I'm going to put preferred skills like groundwork, but I might not put, like, who knows? Maybe I'll just put Smart Falcon in the deck. I mean, if it's already cheating and I know I'm not going to get an SS, I mean, you just throw Smart Falcon in there and you can get groundwork. I mean, how important are the support cards to how the algorithm works? I mean, there could be some unique ways that you can utilize this with decks you would never do with a legit run.
Of the independent career, even if it's not possible to get it through your UMA or your support card. It is also recommended to always put corner recovery as one of your preferred skill, say in case you get acupuncture event randomly the independent career. Now, how does the independent career come with the final stat and career race results? Now, this is the part that even the JP veterans are having trouble understanding how it works. How it's
Oh, the robot voice there. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, once it's out, I mean, we're in a different situation. We have completely different cards than JP, so we'll have to do our own testing with our own support cards. I mean, I just did a test run, like I just showcased at the beginning here. He's showing the one there. You just saw the stats. Was not an SS. This one that I did was able to get an SS. So definitely the card quality does impact it. But can you throw like a full deck of like 6 speed, and is it going to be able to pull it off? We already did one. The one he's showing, I did 5 wit with Rico, and it did not get SS. While if you've been doing any Unity Cup runs, you already know with like a 5 or 6 wit deck, people are getting UFs. And even, I think some people with a 6 wit deck have gotten UEs currently in Unity Cup. But this thing is not even getting close to that.
Simulate your race result depends on your aptitude of your UMAs. Here is the exact formula of how the independent career simulate whether or not you win all the race in your race schedule. First, there is a default flat 30%.
People got UE with 5 wit and Marikane Fukukitaro speed? Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's just cheating on mine because it's winning every single race and it's just not caring on the JP side. Even when I used the full wit deck, that were more relevant cards, not overpowered ones. It just won all of them like it was nothing.
Win rate, no matter what. And if you have a distant aptitude A on your UMA.
Wait, base odds? It's 30% chance to win no matter what? So you do just do dirt rotation on every single UMA. Just dirt G it. Who cares? I'll have to test that. Just throw in, I mean, you could get you could just do like dirt rotated Seiyun Sky and get some like winning 1/3 of the dirt races, even though she's dirt G. I mean, hey, I'll take that. I mean, now, like I said, you're not going to get SS very easily, but that'll increase the affinity. And if you're able to do this infinitely, especially since if you have your own grandparents, this could be a way to actually just get your parents built. You get really, really good grandparents, and then heck, you might not even have to worry too much about your dirt sparks if you can just get 30% of them as a win rate for the higher affinity. Now, of course, you're not like, it'll be a little bit tricky there, but I could see this being really good at getting strong parents with high affinity just from that.
For the race that you scheduled, it will give you 40%.
Although it looks like it okay, so it minuses 10% below B. Okay, I'll just let him keep talking here.
On the distance, it will give you 30% instead. Same thing for your track aptitude. And anything below B will give you minus 10% win rate. For example,
oh, wait, what did you say there?
For your track aptitude. And anything below B will give you
anything below B minus rank, i.e. C. Oh, okay. There we go. I was like, that makes more sense. I was like, G. If you could just have a default 30 and only a minus 10%. So it looks like he got corrected there, which is kind of correcting me. So yeah, G just completely kills your chance to win it. Okay.
Minus 10% win rate. For example, if you have
a F minus 10, G equals minus 20. Yeah. Yeah. So you just can't win. Okay. Makes sense. I should have let him keep talking here before I was like, if you have just a base chance of 30% no matter what, only minus 10, that'd be hilarious.
On dirt and aim aptitude on mile, your Ogre Cab going on Champions Cup will have 100% chance to win that race. This is why.
So, wait, go back. So distance aptitude A, 40%. Horse riding aptitude 4. So it adds up. So yeah, 30 plus 40. So that's why it's just winning by default.
Your Ogre Cab going on Champions Cup will have 100% chance to win that race. This is why you see Ogre Cab with great aptitude winning all her scheduled race. You won't get this type of result with Haru Urara. Basically, if you have correct A aptitude on both distance and track, you will basically win all the race outright, no matter what your stat line is. But lower your aptitude for specific race, it will also lower the chance for you to win that race. But that's not all. Going on a consecutive race will also decrease the chance for you to win the race. Starting at your 3rd consecutive race, you get
So it is subtracting out. So when you do the full dirt rotation, I don't know if he showed my calendar here. Because that little period, especially if you can do sprints like Summer Maruzensky, there is where you do sprinter stakes, a dirt, whatever that dirt race is. It's sprinter stakes, a dirt race, and then you have the Kikisho, Elizabeth Cup, Mile Championship, Champions Cup, and then Arima Keenan. And then if you come back in on the second side, I mean, that dirt race you can skip the second time around, or you can skip the sprinter stakes. So maybe you can alternate between sprinter stakes in that one, but because then on the other one you do the Tenno Show Fall, the dirt medium, or if you're doing dirt mile over your rotations, the dirt mile. Then you do the Japan Cup, and then you do the you can skip Champions Cup on the second time around, or you skip Champions Cup on one of them. I guess you can position it so you only do 3 in a row, because you could skip Championship Cup one year, and then you skip the other dirt the other year, and that makes it where you only do 1, 3, and 1, and then the other year you do 5 in a row. So one of them, you have to do 5 in a row one of the times no matter what, which looks to be a 35%. If you're doing the full dirt rotation when we get the new dirt races.
Minus 10% chance for you to win.
I wonder what if I wonder if it takes goal races into consideration, because Ogre Cap has the mile championship as one of her goal races, right? And if that's the goal race, then that's the one where you want to do the dirt race before the Kikashoke. And that way she can use that, and then you can skip the Champions Cup. Yeah, there might, I mean, depending on the Uma, maybe there's a way you have to game it to guarantee you win all of them. I mean, Ogre Cap, the way I set up my Ogre Cap was taking that into consideration.
Win that race. On the 4th consecutive race, it's minus 25%. 5th, minus 35%. And 6th and beyond, you will get minus 50%. So going on too many races at once consecutively could have a great impact on the amount of race that you will win. It is recommended that you do not do more than 3 consecutive races. Based on your double A aptitude, up to 3 consecutive races, you will still have 100% win rate, because 30 plus 40 plus 40 is 110. So even with minus 10% for the 3rd consecutive race, you will still have 100% win rate. However,
so that means, I mean, there's only one time in the G1s then that you're going to a minus 35, and if it's at 110, you still have a 75% chance to then win all races.
However, starting at 4th consecutive race and beyond, it's impossible for you to have 100% win rate on the race, even if you have the perfect aptitude. This is not too big of an issue, since we no longer have to go on G2.
I mean, there's no reason to skip the race. I mean, just don't skip the race, and you're taking the risk of losing, because if you skip the race, it's just like auto losing anyway. So just do the little bit of abuse and take that 75% chance of having a single loss. Not a big deal.
Race for the affinity. But this means that you might have to forego some dirt G1 race to better your odds of winning all the scheduled race.
No, I feel like you don't skip them. Now you just don't do it on the second half to keep it down to only a 5 in a row. You just accept that 25% of the time you're going to have 1 loss. Big whoop. You're maximizing affinity. You put every single one of them on the schedule if, and that is based on the other calculation, if you have A in all those things, which is very easy for certain Umas. Gold City, Summer Zensky, Ogre Cap, El Condor Pasa, and then once you finally have full dirt rotation, you have Umas like Kishi Amazon, the new one that's coming out, Bamboo Memory, although Bamboo Memory can't do longs. There's a lot of Umas that you can really do a good chunk of all the races.
You mentioned that it's perfectly fine for you to skip some dirt G1 race to make sure that you win all turf G1 race. Skipping 1 or 2 dirt G1 will not have too big of an impact on your affinity. But if you want to create a perfect Uma that won all the G1 turf and dirt race combined, unfortunately, you will still have to do that manually yourself or get extremely lucky. In theory, you have a chance.
No, I mean, you don't. I mean, this basically shows that you don't have to. I think the hardest one will be Summer Maruzensky winning the Arima Keenan, because she's going to have to go a long stretch. I mean, Arima Keenan, she's going to skip Champions Cup, so she'll be at minus. Okay, so she'll be guaranteed to win that one. Or her with, well, I won't say guaranteed, but a very high chance with Long C. You have the Kika Show. She'll only be on her 3rd race. Unless you skip that dirt one. If you skip that dirt one on that one, do the sprinter stakes, then she'll be higher chance there. Tenno Show Spring will not be 3 in a row, so you'll have whatever her odds are at C.
Chance to win any race, even if you go 50 consecutive races in a row. You just gotta
still
get
very
lucky.
good shot.
Now, here's the full table where it lists a chance for you to win the race depending on your distance and track aptitude of your Uma.
Oh, okay. Actually, this is a good chart here for that. Let me see. So Summer Zensky is what?
And make sure you also account for.
Does it? Oh, which one is distance? Okay, so this is. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, the math works out the same regardless. Yeah. So Maruzensky will be A in that, but then she'll be C. So it's a 90% chance that she wins Kikisho, Arima Keenan, Tenosho Spring. But everything else she'll be A, except Sprint. So she can be you can be A in one and B in another. So she's going to win all the sprints. So the only thing would be the longs. She has a 90% chance, and if you set up her career correctly, she won't go over 3 races for them, and she can do all of them. And so hitting 90% 3 times in a row is what, like 70% chance? So yeah, I think you can set up certain careers to work. Where, yeah, it's like 70% chance. I mean, Ogre Cap and El Condor Apostle have the easiest time since they're going to be, like, up here the entire time. They can't do sprints, though. Actually, wait, sprint. Actually, they can do it with a G. If they're an A in the other one, you can just throw them on the sprints and have a 50% chance, right? Just have them do sprinter stakes. And 50% of the time, you get it. Because they'll be A on turf. And heck, same thing with like Seiyun Sky and that. I mean, as long as they're A on one of them, you just throw them on the dirt, and they have a 50-50 shot of winning the dirt with Dirt G. So you win 1/3 of them. Right? You'll win 1/3 of your dirt races, or you'll win 1/2 of them, as long as you're not doing the consecutive and then getting a bigger subtraction. Yeah, I know she's easy enough to do that if you want, but if you're doing full dirt rotation, it's not. With dirt rotation, you're not going to take sprint sparks. But based on this, I would just throw her on the sprint anyway. I mean, it's just sprinter stakes. Why not? 50-50 shot of winning it. And same thing with Seiyun Sky. Even if you don't have a full dirt rotation, just put her on all the dirt races, because she's going to be A in both medium and mile. So based on this, as long as she's not doing consecutive races, she has a 50-50 shot of winning it, right? So she'll win 50% of the time. And so you could just say half of the dirt races. That's a lot of affinity. Like, you just throw her on the Japanese dirt derby and she's going to win it half the time. I mean, the only times you would have to worry about it is if you're going to add on that consecutivity. So the Champions Cup, like Seiyun Sky is going to struggle to win the Champions Cup because it's so deep into the... she's going to be at like a 3 races in a row or 4 races in a row by the time she reaches it. So you won't have Seiyun Sky do Champions Cup. I don't see why you don't have her do the Japan Dirt Derby. I don't see why you don't have her do the Tokyo Daishoden. You skip the Champions Cup, and then you do the Tokyo Daishoden, the second race after. 50-50 chance to win it. I mean, it's not going to be perfect because you're going to lose 50%. But then again, 25% of the time, you'll win 2 of them. If you flip a coin and you win the 50-50 twice, I mean, so 1/4 of the time, you'll win both the dirt races with Dirt G. So, I mean, hey, I'd like that.
Consecutive race. So what kind of deck should we run for the independent career? For your deck building, it is recommended that you prioritize support cards with good skill hints over the support card that has higher training values, such as Pico Pegasus. And try...
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem to give a crap about the support card. That's what I showed. It does take into consideration... using Almond Eye in those cards that give a lot more skill points, it definitely gives you more skill points. You definitely get more skill points. So I feel like Agnes Tachyon Speed at MLB will be a great card. I don't know, like, it's got +2 skill points on it. I feel like maybe if you want more skill points, you just take a bunch of cards with good skills and plus skill point bonus. I don't know. This will be stuff we have to test. It works 60% of the time, 100% of the time.
You have
Yeah.
to use the card that you'll be using on your ace run. What you should prioritize are support cards with rare skill hints or support cards with key skill hints such as playtime's over. And you must include a scenario friend or group card for the scenario that you're playing. So how does support card affects your final stat line and skill points that you get at the end of the career? So a Korean JP veteran kept track of his result depending on.
Okay, so they're already doing what I'm wanting to do, which is testing. Now, what cards are they using, though? I mean, testing on JP is going to be completely different than us unless there's JP players actively testing, like, our current cards. If they're testing their current cards, it's completely different. Nakayama, hey, who knows?
Running various
I don't know. We'll have to see.
support decks. And what he found out was that you usually get around 4,000 skill points on the newer scenario with the independent career, no matter what MLB SSR.
Oh my god, if it's only getting 4,000 on their current scenario, that is abysmal. That is absolutely terrible. If it's only 4,000 on their current scenario, Jesus.
Support card that you use. However, once you start using support cards on lower limit break, or when you use non-SSR support cards, SR or ARC support card, the amount of skill points that you get falls off dramatically. So do not run non-SSR card or SSR card with lower limit break for the independent career. So for a beginner player, instead of using lower limit break cards on your independent career, it is recommended that you use MLB support card that's given during the event, specifically the one that gives you a good skill hint. So make sure you think twice before you complete the free SSR card that you get from the main story or special event. This also make it good for you to have high limit break on cards that are normally only used for smart farming, such as Smart Falcon, or a scenario link Pell card for the specific scenario that you're planning on using the independent training. Yeah. We know for sure that running the scenario.
I mean, Light Hello will be great just because she has gold play times over. Like, I don't know if they, like, just for my 2 testings, it seems to take skill point from the support card into account. Because I had MLB cards in my test run, but I guess they were SRs. I mean, it'll take a lot more trial. I mean, they're testing it with, like, as you can see here, they were testing it right here with Almond Eye, Still in Love, Vivlos, Sounds of Earth. This is Rudolph, and it looks like an Agnes Digital Wit. I don't know what that card is. I mean, I think that I like the idea, though, that this could be very good to use, like, cards you're never going to use in an actual parent run. Like, Vivlos is good for getting tail held high, for example. So, I mean, if it's already going to give you lower skill points in general, this could be where you just throw in SSRs that have very specific skills that you're not going to be able to get through a manual run. Auto run, also, of course, auto run's going to be absolutely terrible with this kind of deck as well. And then I think the Insta Parents also, I never tested Insta Parents with, like, a non-optimized deck that you would ever use in a parent run.
Without the scenario link Pell or group card will significantly.
But I know I did prioritize skill point bonus on my test with the stronger cards, and it definitely gave me 700 more skill points. As Vivil, I mean, you can use it for aces. It's a whale card for aces, though. And I saw it as a whale card for League of Heroes. I don't know if it's a whale card for Champions meetings. At least this is based on Henry Handsome's Carrot Calculator guide that has all the upcoming Champions meetings in League of Heroes. It's a very good but very whaley card because, I mean, it's got Tail 9 on it. So very good to get because it has a good gold. But if I'm not mistaken, it comes right before Still in Love. Or it's around, there's another speed card. I don't know if it's Still in Love, but there's another really good speed card that comes out around it. And so you pretty much want to skip it. Unless you get like 1 copy for Tail 9 or something. They build it into your parents.
Lower the amount of skill points that you get. And if you look over here, you can see that your deck composition does not impact your final stat line. As you can see, this deck with 0 speed card results a similar amount of stat line to a run where he ran 2 speed card. And the reason is independent career is not actually an autoplay where AI plays the scenario for you using your support card, but instead it's a simulation with various check marks.
So I actually like this. As you can see here, once we get newer scenarios. So I wonder how auto independent training will work in Grandmaster. I wonder how it'll work in Grand Live. I mean, if we're getting it for Grand Live, I wonder if Grand Live could end up being better than Grand Live could be better than Unity Cup using independent training. If it can get SS in Grand Live consistently, when you tell it to do all the races in Grand Live, maybe you can get your dirt rotation going in Grand Live using independent training. So that might be something unique to us on Global, because I mean Grand Live absolutely sucked for JP and everybody else. But maybe independent training, since it kind of ignores stuff, will actually make Grand Live viable for independent training. Now I already know that Unity Cup is going to be Unity Cup is better than Grand Live for manual play, because trying to do all the races in a normal Grand Live run, you're going to absolutely wreck your run once you start going through the races kind of in the middle there, and you're going to get put into like a bad/awful mood, and you're going to have no way to recover, and you're not going to be able to get an SS in Grand Live. But if this thing just cheats it to an SS, that would be good. And I may just have independent run parent runs in Grand Live if that's how it works. Because I mean, the independent runs are not going to be for making my grandparents and parents themselves, but more so great grandparents that then I can use to manually make good grandparents and parents. We'll just have to see. I mean, ultimately, it'll come down to how it works. If you can get SS in Grand Live, though, it'll be the better scenario to run it in if that's the case.
Independent career is not actually an autoplay where AI plays the scenario for you using your support card, but instead is a simulation with various check marks on how the AI will distribute your stat line using your various support cards. So initially, when you're selecting which career style that you want to use for the independent career, you're just selecting what kind of final stat line that you would like to get. Right now, the assumption is that if you're running a deck with 2 or more speed cards, selecting prioritized sprint will give you a better result with higher SP.
I'm just going to throw like a 6-speed deck in Grand Live and see if it can pull off the 1600 speed.
If you're running 2 or more stamina card, it's better to select prioritized stamina options on the career style for the better result. If you're running a Highlander deck, it's best to select balance styles for the best outcome. So it's proven that the independent career does not actually play the career. That's why
Falco speed is also, yeah, I would take Falco speed over Vivlos as well. She has taking the lead. She'll be the meta frontrunner speed card when she drops. Although she's getting around that time where frontrunners are, and with them giving us things so early, frontrunners may start falling off way earlier. As much as it'll suck, if frontrunners start falling off way earlier, Smart Falcon speed may just be an easy skip. Now, Daiwa Scarlet Wit, is paired with Air Shakir, so you're going to pull on that one regardless. But who knows? Frontrunners may fall off the meta way sooner than they did on JP, because if they keep adding in the newer skills earlier and earlier, that's where pace and late surgers start to really surpass frontrunners, because they just can't outskill them anymore.
Instead of prioritizing support card with good training numbers. And as we talked about before, the win rate for your scheduled race is independent from what support cards that you're running. The win rate for the scheduled race is...
Yeah, and that's the thing. With Grand Live, you're just going to win all the races with this. You just do the math and they win all the races. It just comes down to if it gets you the stats.
100% dependent on your Uma's aptitude and the number of consecutive races. And the last thing that I would like to mention is that there are no rival race on the independent career. So if you do the independent career on scenarios such as Track Blazer, you will never run into a rival race. And it's impossible to earn trophies, live or gallery, for your archive by using independent career. However...
you can't get the trophies to get... So you can't gamble all the dirt races on the dirt G people to get the trophies. I didn't think of that, but I guess, yeah, you'll still have to do that.
It is possible for you to complete the event missions, so you will not have to waste time farming unnecessary.
That is going to be very nice. Very nice. This is the one annoying thing. We have to go back to freaking Track Blazer for this current event, which I'm going to probably start working on tomorrow. Just because I need to get it all away before I forget.
race.
So we
to
might do
complete
some
the
dirt
mission.
runs
So
tomorrow
summarize,
on it.
To best take advantage of the independent career, plan out your race to take best advantage of your A aptitudes, and do not go on more than 4 races at the time. And prioritize using support cards with good skill hint instead of a good training number. And as long as you follow these directions, you'll be able to best utilize independent careers on your account. And the final thing I would like to mention is that this new feature is to make your parents farming easier. It's there to help you to do your spark farming and also to complete various event missions. It does not outright replace.
You can just train and not do any races. Are you getting SSs doing that though? If you do only the G1s in Track Blazer, unless you're saying you're just spamming a race, like you're just going like a full, can you just kill the run early? Just spam rest or something and then just lose and it counts? Maybe you can do that. I mean, if that's the case, I might just spam 3 or 5 losses to get it over with.
You from playing the game. You will still need to do your ace run yourself for Champions Meeting and League of Heroes. It's not a Doomers update to make you play the game less, but it's a quality of life feature.
No, it's not gonna it's not gonna be the end all to be all. It never is. The better Umas are gonna come out of manual play. Like I said, I mean, the actual auto where it auto plays will get you the best auto generated parents and grandparents, but even that's not gonna surpass the manual ones. This one is like kind of a middle ground between the three, because while it doesn't autoplay, so you don't have as much control of taking advantage of the scenario mechanics that get skills. It doesn't have the disadvantage of the insta generation, because the insta generation actually picks all the skills. So it'll prune out the garbage skills out of the support cards you use, and you have no choice in the matter, and then you'll just get garbage parents and grandparents. It's like pretty much only for brand new players. This one's the in-between, because you do get the select the skills at the end, and the way it functions differently, you can make unique Umas you actually can't make through manual play, like I was already talking. Even if you don't dirt rotate your Umas, you can still get yourself like a 50-50 shot of winning the dirt races to try and get a little bit higher affinity on the parents themselves, which then means you, like me, you can really focus on building really, really strong grandparents, and then letting this actually make your parents. Because I hate running parent runs, because your parents are like one-time use. You'd make the parent for the next CM or the next League of Heroes, while your grandparents can last a lot longer. Because if you have a really strong medium grandparent, you can use it for like the next 5 medium CMs. But generally, you're trying to make a new parent per CM, which might be what I use this for. Is just getting those out of the way.
Get rid of the amount of grinding that you need to do and prioritize playing one portion of the game. Personally, I love playing ace runs on Umamusume, but I hate doing unnecessary spark farming. So I'm really looking forward to independent career being added into the global server. Now with the independent career, you'll be able to do spark farming on Track Blazer without having to play Track Blazer yourself. This is definitely a different types of video from usual video that I make on this channel. But I wanted to share this video to everyone.
And that is the nice thing too, because you really do want your parents and grandparents to be from Track Blazer, because the TS Climax scenario is the best of all of them, because you need that stamina and guts. So right now, getting your great-grandparents ready to go in Unity Cup is the way to go, and then you use this to make your grandparents and parents for Grand Live in Track Blazer. And then once you get those set up, then you can maybe run Grand Live to get even better great grandparents. Who knows? We'll have to see. It'll all be testing.
Like there are not many content creators that knows exactly how independent career works. If you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll provide a link to Gumter's video in the description below. So make sure you give him a visit, like and comment on his video to boost the algorithm.
Yeah, Thank you, we'll have to go to this guy too, because it does, even though it's all Korean, the auto translate, I have watched some videos from like the Koreans and JP players, and while it can be a little tough sometimes because you're having to read it the whole time, it does work quite well in trying to figure out what's going on. I've done this with a couple of the scenario ones to get an idea of Grand Live before I tested it myself.
Amazing video. So what are you most looking forward to on this new feature, and how will you be utilizing this feature in your account? Please let me know in the comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a handsome day. Bye-bye.
All right, great video by Henry Hansen. This is the one thing that I really don't have the time when it comes to trying to figure out all the mechanics and everything in these. I try and do all the testing myself and try and find these videos and kind of get the general understanding. But always good when you have people like Henry Handsome and Lightverb that really break down the mechanics and the math behind them that has been kind of solved on the JP side. But it definitely does look like we'll still have to do our own testing because it's not truly all known. And on the JP and Korean side, I mean, they're using current cards for them in current scenarios. They're not testing like the idea I have here of, can you rotate parents and grandparents in Grand Live? Can it get you that SS? Because if you can't get an SS in Trackblazer or Unity Cup or URA, which you can in Grand Live, you may want to use independent training in Grand Live to get the better white sparks, while still Trackblazer will give you the better scenario spark. But yeah, Autodub, like someone's mentioned, Autodub is great when it comes to watching these other ones. I'll have to give this guy here a sub as well and take a look at some of his stuff. But make sure to also sub to Henry Handsome.
Global player.
Oh, my dog is begging me down here to get up. But yeah, make sure to give Henry Handsome a like. He's the one that controls the carrot calculator I like to show a lot. That also has a lot of the advice for Umas that are going to be strong in CMs. Although I will say, there's going to... I don't know if Henry Handsome has updated it all yet or put kind of a warning out here for these. This is all subject to change now with us getting certain things early, potentially even evolutions. So you have to take all of this now with a huge grain of salt. Same thing with the November 11th update where we saw Silent Suzuka just dominate Scorpio Cup, even though she was not good there for JP. But now I'm just kind of getting to yapping here, but just go ahead and make sure to give Henry Handsome a like, and that'll be pretty much it for this react. And if you like my content, if you could like, comment, subscribe, it really helps. And thanks for watching. Oh my goodness, my dog is going crazy right now. Where are you? You want up? Hey. He is walking around and running into things everywhere. So that is pretty crazy. I am actually now thinking, like, when he showcased that one, if it's just based on the cards, the stats you get, I think, like, the test I did was in Unity Cup, because I was going under the assumption it was, while it wasn't playing it, it was like a algorithm based on how the scenario works. But if it's just an algorithm where it just goes after the skills and then builds stats off the cards you have and the potential the scenario has, Grand Live probably is the better one to do. Because you can't tell it to focus wit. You can only tell it to focus speed and power or stamina. Grand Live, you can get 1600 speed. Yeah, the dog's whining. Let me go grab her real quick. I think she's lost. Right here. Let me get your lay down. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe because if you do like a 6 speed deck in Grand Live, can it get 1600 speed? And then it has like generic and all the other stats, but then it hits the SS. That might be the way to go. Who knows? Oh, now, that's only going to be for great grandparents because the Grand Live scenario spark sucks. Isn't it like speed and guts or something? It doesn't have stamina. That's the big thing. It doesn't have stamina on it. There you go. Happy now? All right. Well, it is 10:30 here. It is Sunday night. Let's see. Is there anything else new they've announced? No, nothing really here. Nope, still that one. All right. Go back to... Oh, I've already closed the game. Because, yeah, I was on the JP server. Let's... Should be fine to open it, right? Yeah, the folders are correct. Alright. Game back up. I don't think I want to do another run right now. I still got to do my weeklies for a couple of my other gacha games. Does the Tachyon event change the blue sparks into something? No, it doesn't change them. It just adds stars. So if you get like a god tier Uma that has the correct blue and pink, and it's of course the correct green, because it's the Uma that you want, those are the ones that you use it on to add stars. So like when I get like a god tier, like my first thing that I would probably want to get is if I get like a god tier white spark, turf pink, power / stamina. Although I feel like power is going to be the more important one, because even though power is not going to be as useful in Grand Live on the blue, it's probably the most important spark in scenarios overall. So if I could get a 3 power, 3 turf with like god tier whites, I can just generically use that one for all all CMs, except dirt ones, of course. And then you just have to borrow somebody that has a 3-star of the distance. And then of course I gotta hit the correct distance on the parent as well. But with rerolls, that'll be a little bit easier. So having a god tier generic turf spark grandparent would be my main target. It also increases my odds of getting turf S and distance S. And with it not taking as long as Track Blazer, I mean, that is something that'll be a little bit easier to chase in the future as well. Because from what I understand, we do get our first iteration of that during Grand Live. So you better try, I mean, you better be working on trying to get that turf Uma. That really good turf grandparent with a lot of, like, really high affinity wins. Maybe it's dirt rotated, so it has dirt on the top, so that when it makes the parent. So, I mean, I'm hopefully getting close to that. But I need to get my first 3-star dirt. But we might be getting close to it. I mean, because I am using double dirts together. I just need 3 stars, so that way it can make a 10-star spark for things like Seiyun Sky. So, we'll eventually hit that. It's just going to take time. I think, though, for now, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I mean, beginning of the week, Mondays are the time for me to really push. I mean, I have 4 interviews. Well, 3 interviews and one that I know I'll be scheduling this week, since they messaged me on Friday and I emailed them back. But they're going to set up an interview this week as well. So I have 4 interviews this week. It'll be a long week for me. Plus Mondays are like the best time to do the most applications for jobs. Because I'm just going to keep pushing and looking, even though I've got a bunch of interviews. Hopefully I have a job within the next couple weeks. Maybe I'll have a job lined up before Grand Live drops. Because if I have a new job by the time we get the Summer Mario Zensky rerun, I will wail on it to MLB her. Like, I'm not going to use my selector in Crystal until I absolutely feel like I have to. Now, I will be spending money to make sure I do 600 pulls on Agnes Tachyon and Light Hello. But outside of that, I'm going to limit myself until I get a job. So, but Light Hello and Agnes Tachyon are, like, mandatory to me. I can cope with Limit Break 1 Summer Mario Zensky. It is what it is. I mean, until I have a job, I can't be stupid with my money. Even though I still make plenty of money right now. I just like to view it as right now, I'm just kind of in that conservative mode until I get it set up. But we'll go ahead and call it a night for now. And yeah, tomorrow we'll still look to stream. Pretty much same timing. But yeah, this is going to be pretty much it for now. And I'll see you guys later. But thanks for watching, everybody.